Take a look at the McQueen High School boys basketball roster, and you will notice a notable last name listed twice. Nevada Sportsnet's Zack Larsen shows us how the sons of Haley and Kirk Snyder are carving their own path in the biggest little city.
It's a famous last name in northern Nevada. Between 2002 and 2004, Kirk Snyder reaching legendary status at Nevada, leading the Wolfpack to its first Sweet 16 appearance. Fast forward 2 decades, now his sons, Kanigh and Kade, are carrying his name on the court.
I've heard all the stories from UNR beating Kansas to the Sweet 16 runs and to him getting picked 16th overall in the draft.
But the brothers' silver and blue blood doesn't just come from their dad. Mom Haley also played for the Pack.
Let's go, lock in, lock in, lock in.
When I watch both of them at different times on the court, I'll be like, whoa, that was totally Kirk.
Moves like their dad's, but made possible by mom's sacrifice.
She's one of the main reasons I'm here. She's always been very supportive of my basketball dreams.
Nice rebound, Kanigh. Let's go, push.
Whether it be like going out of state for basketball tournaments or just providing for our needs, you know, she's just the provider the day one, yeah.
Didn't let them get away with a lot. You know, parents would be like, oh, maybe you're softer on your kids than you would be on the other kids. I'm like, no, I'm like even harder on my own. And I did set expectations really high for them.
After spending the boys' early years in Haley's hometown of Fallon, the Snyders eventually relocating to Northwest Reno, becoming McQueen Lancers.
Bang! Yeah, okay?
And the rest is history.
They have that chemistry that they've built since they were tiny.
Cade really hones in on his skills.
He's like three-dimensional. He's a track, football, basketball athlete. So just he is always trying to do good in what he does.
The Lancers' first-year head coach, Rob Fabry, sees the brotherly connection paying off.
There's no bickering, so you wouldn't even know that they're brothers. They're just teammates. Nobody really wants to play us. And so it's because of those two. You know, how do you guard them? If you double team one of them, somebody else, you know, one of the other ones is open. And they can give you a full game. Like, they don't come out.
A tenacity no doubt influenced by their one-time standout father, who the boys have not seen much since starting school. In 2010, Kirk was charged with aggravated burglary and sentenced to 3 years in jail.
Yeah, he has struggled. He's still a great human. And I like to think that, you know, my 3 older boys that are Kirk's sons, that they have the best of all of us, you know, both of us in them. And I think ultimately they do.
There's a lot of times at sporting events that I would have wished that he was around, and in my personal life too. I realize now that he wasn't always able to be there, and it wasn't my fault or all his fault, but there's just some things that happen.
Kirk has since gotten back on his feet and lives in Southern California, often connecting with the boys over the phone.
He watches all our games, and he's always calling us and telling us how good we did. And yeah, it's just a lot of support and love.
Beyond basketball, Kade and Kanigh find themselves with the musical itch. Yes, that's Kanigh performing the national anthem on his guitar before a game. The boys aren't just teammates at McQueen, but bandmates too.
Being a kid in band is not always weird. That's the main thing.
Kind of like basketball is kind of the freedom with it. You know, you can go on the piano or the saxophone and just try to create and just do what you want and do what you feel.
Kanigh is set to graduate this year, and with plans to pursue college football, the Snyders' days of playing together are numbered.
I think it'll be sad for sure, you know, because that's my big bro, but I know he'll go on to do great things, and, you know, I'll just try to lead my team and do what he would want to do.
With his upperclassmen years to come, Kade hopes to follow in his parents' footsteps and play college basketball. Whatever they do, there's no doubt Mama Snyder will continue to be their #1 fan.
Nice, split him, split him. Travel!
I would love for them to end up at UNR just because, I would be able to go to all their games. But I feel like wherever they go, they're going to make a difference. And really, that's what means the most to me.